Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in the kitchen with Tally Faye. How y'all doing today? Everybody good? Feeling blessed? I hope so. I know I am. I always am, right? I'm just always feeling blessed one way or another. I always got something going on and everything, but you know the good Lord is with you. So, matter of fact, speaking of that, y'all keep say your prayers for my little sister. She's there's a lot of this pneumonia thing, breathing problems and stuff going on around here for people. And she definitely got it. She has the pneumonia, and they were mentioning AFib for her. So, anywho, we are keeping her in our prayers and just asking the good Lord to take care of her, right? So, that's what we're going to do. We give it to God. So, we're going to move on with our day, and I'll talk to her this evening. So I know, y'all. I know God's going to take care of it. I asked him, right? I got to believe in that. I believe that he's going to take care of it. So, there we go. All right? Let's get in here and make this stuff, y'all. I am going to show y'all how quick and easy it is. Like for the holidays and all that and everything, when you have to start making all these pies and stuff. I mean, how can you go wrong with a chocolate pie and a lemon pie? Right? Are those not classic? Right? To me, they are. That's a classic pie to have laid out somewhere on your table. And so, I'm going to make both of them in this video, y'all. And the number one thing I want to show you is, I started to go ahead and make the crust in this video. But I want y'all to know that when it comes down to holiday time, you got to get on with the program, right? I've got my 2 bought pie crust. I'm going to get them out and get them boogers of bacon, y'all. That's what I'm going to do. But, y'all, I cannot help it. These little pie plates are a little small, but they still work. I know I've showed them to you. I just love these pie plates. I just love them. Look at them colors. Are those not precious? And they make pies that old-timey size, the little small pies. People didn't have to make gargantuan pies, right? You know? So, I'm going to make a chocolate and a lemon, okay? That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to use my bought pie crust. Get that going, and then we are going to get in here and make the homemade pudding to go in them. That's where the good stuff is, right? So I'm just going to take my 2 pie crusts. I'm going to bake them at the same time in the oven, y'all. You can make this stuff happen when you're having to hurry up and get stuff done, right? You know, you got all your people coming and everything's going on. You know, you just can't go wrong with going on and throwing down with a good bought pie crust. I do like the name brands on them, y'all. But don't think I won't go on and get the different brands on them. Wherever I'm at, if I got to pick me some up, I'll get them, y'all. But there we go. I'm going to put these in here, get them going, get them all crimped up on here, all cuteness, get them baked. And, because that's the first thing you do, you got to have a baked pie shell to do these pudding pies in, okay? A chocolate and a lemon. That's what we're going to do. It'll be fun, y'all. It's easy. Don't be scared. You can make this homemade pudding. And there's just nothing like it compared, you can't compare it to the instant pudding stuff or even the cook and serve. It's not the same, y'all. This is what they really taste like, okay? I've made them before. It's been a while, so I figured I'd whoop a pair of them out today. It's a beautiful day, so why not get in here and bake up a couple pies and have them ready and show you. You can do these things. You can do a pair of pies for your Christmas table coming up, right? So I'm going to get these pie crust baked. And we come back, I already got my stuff lined up over there to do the chocolate one. We're going to do the chocolate pudding first, y'all. Okay? I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so these pie crusts are done, y'all. I'm going to turn that off for right now. Even though we're going to put them back in the oven here in a little bit to do the meringue with, but I'll turn it back on then. I just want to get my pie crusties out of here and let them kind of cool a little bit while I'm working on my pudding. Okay? Easy peasy. I got them done just like that, right? Set them down here on the bar and let them be doing their thing. So now we can start with the chocolate pudding on that pie. Let me get over here by the stove though. Okay, we ready to start this thing, y'all. I got it all set up over here. A good old pudding pot, all right? Y'all, this will forever be, let me say this. I will do this recipe every time. This recipe on the chocolate pies. I got this recipe from a lady that I went to church with back when I was a kid. And Miss Margie Grissett, this is her chocolate pie recipe. And I have made it since then, and I will make it forever. That's always going to be my chocolate pie recipe. It just is. You know how you get one that you stick to like that? This is the one that Tally Faye makes, y'all. It's my go-to chocolate pie recipe. Just saying. I'm going to throw that out there, right? That's what it is. Okay, here we go. We've got 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. I'm going to put that in my pot. Start off with that. Now I've got 1/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour. I want to put that in there. Now, salt. I need me some salt. I need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. There's our salt. Alright, done deal there. And now on our cocoa. You want a big 1/2 cup of cocoa. That's just what I had left in my Hershey's cocoa tub. But good old Hershey's cocoa, y'all. A 1/2 cup. A good 1/2 cup of it. There it is. Now I'm going to take this and stir it together and let that sugar get any of the clumps out of there. And let it just all kind of get mixed in together good, okay? I just like to do that. You don't have to, but it sure saves you a lot of worrying trying to get, any little floaty clumps out of it. It helps a lot anyway. That sugar grinds it, right? Okay. There's all our dry stuff together. Now, I have 1.5 cups of whole milk here, y'all. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pour part of it in there because I want to mix my eggs up in my milk. I have 3 egg yolks. I've separated my eggs out. I got my whites ready for my meringue, but it's 3 egg yolks, okay? So I'm just going to take them. I like to put them in my milk and beat them up in that before I pour them up in here. And you don't have to worry about them be all separated and stuff. They just end up going together better. So I just take it and just beat them up in there. Let me pick it up over there. There we go. See, that way when I do that, there's no egg separation stuff. And we don't have to temper our eggs or anything. We're going to do it just like that. Okay, see now it's all good and stirred up together. There we go. Now, there is our ingredients to make our chocolate pie. Take my little spoon, run it around the edge here, and we're going to turn our fire on and get ready to start stirring. Making pudding, y'all. That's going to be the first one. Get it off of there. I'll get some more of it in a minute. There, I touched my arm with that. Got chocolate on my arm. Okay, I'm just going to stir this. I've got my fire going underneath it. We just got to get it all mixed up together good, right? Good old homemade chocolate pie, y'all. Like I say, there's nothing like it. If you know what a homemade chocolate pie tastes like, there's just no comparison on all them other fast ingredients. And what was hard about that, right? There was nothing hard about this. So don't be scared of it. I don't want you to be scared. You can make a good old homemade chocolate pie and have it out on that table and people will love it. Your family and friends will love it. Because it has that taste, a distinctive taste to it. Alright, I'm going to stand here, stir this, and we're going to wait till it starts bubbling, and then start getting thick. Okay, so I've been stirring on it, staying with it, and it's starting to thicken up now. Take my little spoon, run around that edge there, make sure I don't got any sticking in the edges. Turn my fire down low. Look at it thickening up. It's gonna be beautiful. Let it cook just a little bit. Make sure those eggs are done right. They already done anyway, as long as it takes them to sit in there when this first starts. But we'll give it just a minute of bubbling. Let it bubble. Do the volcano pop, I call it. There it is. That's ready, y'all. Just like that. We got us a chocolate pie filling, ready to go. Let me lay this over here. I'm gonna get this spatula to get it out of here. All right, I'm gonna pour it up in my first crust over here. Get it poured up in there. Y'all look at that beauty. Looking good. Gonna be so good. And being these pretty little pie plates I love so much. Look at that. Woohoo! Pie number 1, y'all. Just like that, right? It's gonna be good. So I'm gonna get everything straightened back out, and we're gonna get ready to do the lemon one. We making a pair of pies, y'all. It's that easy. Okay, y'all, let's make this lemon pie, all right? It's basically the same process. We just doing it with lemon, y'all. I have, to start off here, I've got 1 cup of granulated sugar, okay? Put that in my pudding pot. Now here, for the lemon pie, I have 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch. Not flour. I've got cornstarch in this one, okay? That's what I'm doing here. All right, let me set that over here. We're going to do the same thing with our cornstarch and sugar. Stir it up a little bit in here, kind of get it ground up a little bit. I see some sugar lumps in there. They'll break down, they'll dissolve down. But anyway, okay, there we go. We got our sugar and our cornstarch stirred up together. Now, next thing we're gonna do, y'all, is I need 1.5 cups, no, 1 1/4, I'm sorry, 1 1/4 cups of cold tap water here. Okay, I've just got cold tap water here. I'm going to do just like I did with my eggs. I don't think I can do that. Look, I've got my 3 egg yolks here, right? I'm going to put them in with my water. And I'm going to beat them up in here first. And they'll do much better. No separating. Get them beat up in my water there. 1 1/4 cups cold water. Just tap water, right? And 3 egg yolks that I've separated. I got the egg whites over there ready to do the meringue. So now, there's our water and our egg yolks. So we're going to put that in here. Just like that. Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy. Now we got to get this stirred up. Make sure I get it all together. Where's my little spoon? Gotta have my little spoon, y'all. Get it out of them corners. Okay, we're fixing to turn our fire on now. We're gonna stand here and do the same thing, just like with our chocolate pie. We're gonna let this cook and start bubbling. We want it to bubble a little bit. But our eggs are in there with our water. and our sugar and our cornstarch, all right? We'll put our lemon juice in a little bit. What I am going to tell you on this recipe, y'all, on this lemon pie recipe today, I'm wanting to show you how you can make a pie with just bottled lemon juice, okay? Just bottled lemon juice. On my previous, where it's a good ways back down in there, but it's where I showed you how to make a homemade lemon meringue pie, making the crust and the filling using lemons, okay? So that's the difference in them, but this is so good, y'all, and so easy. If you got a bottle of lemon juice on your refrigerator door, you can make a homemade lemon pie, and that's what we're going to do with this. I wanted to show y'all that and tell you, you know, another good thing for the holidays, right? If you got some lemon juice, you know, and some pie crust in the fridge, you can make a lemon pie, just like that, okay? So I'm going to stand here and stir this until it gets thick, starts bubbling. Okay, it's starting to get thick in there now. See how it's foamy looking? That's going to all stir together, though. That will all stir together. I'm going to turn my fire off on it now because I want to get it all creamed in together. But I'll just keep stirring on it. See how it's already thick down in there? That's going to be good enough, y'all. Because I'm going to add that lemon juice in a minute. And that's going to thin it out. So like right now it seems a little thick, right? But it's okay. We got to add our lemon juice and that's going to thin that down. Look at it, how beautiful and yellow it is. Y'all, part of that is from those beautiful fresh eggs. Them yolks are so yellow, okay? All right, now let me get my lemon juice. I've got a half a cup of my bottled lemon juice right here. We're going to take it and stir it in. Just like that, okay? Look at it coming together. Beautiful. Beautiful. I've also got me 1 tablespoon. The very last thing we're going to do is drop us a tablespoon of butter in there. You go around my edges here. Get them good. Okay. Now. Oh yeah, looking good. I love it. It's gonna be delicious, y'all. Beautiful lemon meringue pie. Done up in them pretty little pie plates, right? There it is. Okay. Get me another spatula here. I got a little one over here. It'll work. This will get it out of there. Okay, going in. There goes our lemon filling. Beautiful. Isn't that pretty, y'all? I know they're a little far off, but I know y'all can see what I'm doing there. Look at that. Woo, Nelly. Gonna be good. Let me see if I can touch this now. Y'all look at that up close. There's your chocolate and there's your lemon. That's how you make a pair of pies, y'all, right? Okay. All right, I'm gonna get them over here. We're gonna get this meringue beat up and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my oven back on, and I'll put it on about, I don't know, 375, something like that. I'll put it on 375, and then we're gonna get over here and get our meringue made. I'm gonna put my egg whites together with this recipe, since how I'm doing 2 of them, right? So I'll have 6 egg whites and double the cream of tartar and the sugar that's gonna go in it. So that's what we're gonna do. Get over here at the bar, y'all. Alrighty, y'all, let's make this meringue. Get it on top of these pretty little pies, okay? Here's my egg whites that I separated from my 6 eggs for both pies, right? So that's, you can, like if you're making 1 pie, you want to half this. You only need 3 egg yolks, okay? You know, it would be 3 egg yolks, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar, okay, and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. But in this case, we're doing 6 egg yolks, 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar, and 1 cup of sugar, okay?
Not egg yolks,
Egg whites, okay. Buzz corrected me. I said yolks. Sorry. Egg whites, okay? All right, we got that straightened out. Let's go ahead and put our whites in here. And we're going to go ahead and put our cream of tartar in there. We're going to use 1/2 teaspoon in this recipe, okay? 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar, y'all. There it is. Whoop. I almost threw that off the bar. Okay, we got to beat this until we start getting some soft peaks with it. All right, looks like we're getting soft peaks, see? We got some soft peaks going on. So now, we're gonna add our sugar. We're gonna add, I've got a cup here of granulated sugar. We're gonna add 1/2 of it in there, okay? Let's beat that in. Okay, now the second 1/2. Let's see if our peaks are standing up. That looks pretty to me. I think we'll call it right there. And see how glossy it looks? When you put the sugar in there, it makes it turn glossy looking. Okay. Let's get these pies over here. Get them up close now where y'all can see it up close. There we go. Now I'm just going to try to split it up between the 2 of them, right? Get it on there. Try to get it spread out. You want it spread out towards the edge of the crust because it'll shrink when you're heating it up in there, right? Look at that beautiful stuff. Isn't that pretty? Gonna be good on there, y'all. We'll see what this looks like. I'm gonna get through right here. Let's get the rest of this on the lemon. See what we got. Bring it out to the edge. Like yay so, right? Take it over that top of that crust edge right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, huh? Okay. Do our little lemon one here. They're going to be so pretty in the little pie plates. These little pie plates just make me happy. They just take me back in time. I just love using them. It's just like a pie you'd see of your granny's or something sitting on a table somewhere. Makes me happy. It's the little things, y'all. Right? there we are. Make sure I got that out here a little bit. There we go. Sometimes I don't get it close enough to the edge, but it ain't no big thing if it does, but you try to keep it from doing that, right? Okay, there we are. Let's take these things and get them in the oven. It's on 375. It's ready. Watch them close when you put them in the oven now, okay? But you want it to, well, that's a preference on how how brown you want to be on the tips and stuff and everything, okay? So I like for them little sugar dots, the little balls of sugar that you start seeing come out of it. I love that. Let's get them in the oven, y'all. It's a pair of pies today. All right, y'all, let's get these beauties out of the oven. Let me set it down here. Two of them's heavy on there. Okay. Get it scooted over here. Let y'all see them like that. There's the finished product of a pair of pies that you can make at your Christmas table. Classic, right? Okay? We're going to let them cool, y'all, and we'll slice them after a while. So I'm going to just leave them be, and we'll get into them after a while and see how they do. So they sure look pretty right now. Or at least I think they do. They pretty for a tally-fay pie, reckon. Look how glossy they are. I love it when they have the gloss going on. But we'll get into them after a while, y'all. They hot right now. Got to let them set and tighten up. All right, y'all. I'm in here. I cut us a slice of pie out of each one of them. Let me show you. Look at that goodness. Look at the chocolate. Isn't that yummy looking? And here we go with lemon meringue. Oh, so good, y'all. Woo! I am ready to get a bite of this. I don't know which one I want to taste of first. I think I'm going to go for the lemon. Look at that, y'all. Woo! Oh, my goodness. You know it's delicious. Look at it, right? Oh. If you love lemon, you're going to love it, y'all. With bottled lemon juice. Look at that. So good. Chocolate. Y'all look at that. Woo. Oh. Miss Margie's chocolate pie right there, y'all. It's it's the best chocolate pie I'll ever make. I guarantee you. And you can make it. It's delicious, y'all. There they are. A pair of pies tonight. How easy was that, right? It was easy. And it's something you can do for your Christmas table this year. All right? It's classic. It's delicious. They're pretty. Easy to make. The whole 9 yards, y'all. Get in there and do it. Don't be scared. You can do this recipe and make that pudding homemade. Just like I showed you. So easy. And make your meringue too. It's easy to do. Don't be scared. I want y'all to do it. Somebody do it and let me know that y'all made these recipes, okay? So, I love y'all. Take care. Everybody do good. And like I say, just keep everybody in your prayers. Lift them up. I love y'all. I appreciate everything, y'all. I really do. I'm so blessed. Listen, take care. Stay blessed. And I'll see you next time in the kitchen with Tally Faye.